Welcome to VoyagerNetz. My name is Ninka and I'm the Director of Customer Engagement. So I'm going to run through the onboarding process with you. So typically by this stage you would have signed up for Reach, have registered your email address and confirmed it, and your instance have been created. You would now like to log into Reach to start using the program. So you would like to go to reach.voyagernetz.us. You will be greeted with a screen like this. So initially your email won't be here. It will just ask you for your instance name. What that would be is the instance that was created for you. And it's typically your website address. So I used Reached Onboarding just for the purposes of this recording. You will then click sign in, use your email that you already, the user email you created and confirmed with your password. You will then sign in to Reach, and this is the first screen that you will see. Now, typically we're going to go to settings. During the onboarding process, we would have started this already, and you will have some information entered here. And this will be your main page. So I'm going to just go over this and tell you how to edit it and show you where what gets edited. We're going to change this. This will usually be your logo. I'm just going to grab a logo. We want this to be 4x4 there, or 400 by 400. It's just a square pixels. I use 400 by 400, and we're going to name this My Park District. You will enter whatever name you want to use there. The summary is just whatever information you want to give. I just have some text already here that I'm just going to copy so that we can see where it goes and how it works. That will be the description, just a summary of your park district, or a description. It can be a very broad, general, or very specific, whichever you want. This is just the main image for your Follow Your Interest page, just to let it look nice. And the dimensions of this is either 1080 by 400 or 2160 by 800. That will give you a nice look to the front page. Okay, so now we want to click save up there, and I'm going to show you how this will translate to the Follow Your Interest page. So to look at the page you have just created, this may just take a minute to load. You will go to Follow Your Interest and then use your instance name. Okay, so to see what we just did, you would go to followyourinterest.com // and then it will be your instance name. So like I said, typically your web address. So this is, mine will be Reach Onboarding. So here you'll see we added this main image. We added a logo with our name. This is the summary that we have right here. And then the about will just be some additional information. So that is the main info you put under settings. Now under status, you will see there's nothing. So let's go back to Reach, and we're going to create a group for our park district. You will use this plus sign on the right top, and let's say we have a pool. We will call it Mega Splash. Pool. And we want, let's say, Mega Splash Water Park is what I thought. So Mega Splash Water Park, whatever your water park's name is, and the handle we will just do Mega. You can use dashes or leave them out, whichever you prefer. And now this is a demonstration of Follow Your Interest that does not include any texting, so there will be no phone number here. If you opted in for texting, then you will pick your phone number right that's associated with the water park right there. Summary, again, this will just give you some information on your Follow Your Interest page for the community to view. It's going to add some generic text right here, and that's what you need just to create your first group. We're going to save that, and now you'll see under groups there's our first Mega Splash Water Park. I'm going to click on this again to edit the images. You can use a logo. If your water park has a logo, you can use that. I'm just going to add aquatics there, and then again I'm going to add a nice little image because we want it to look pretty. I'm going to click on change and then save. Now at this stage we have created one group. If I go back to the Follow Your Interest page and refresh, you will see that there is actually no group. So we did create the group, but it's not reflecting on our Follow Your Interest page. The reason is you need to have an interest connected to your group in order for it to show on your Follow Your Interest page. So to do that, we're going to go to this the interest up there, click on that, and again on the right hand top corner there will be a plus button, and this is where you're going to create your interests. So we want to create a swim lesson interest for our water park. So we're going to create this and say swim lessons as our hashtag. Again, you can use a dash if you want. Now our group will be our Mega Splash Water Park because that's the group it will fall under. You want to set your visibility to public, otherwise it's not going to show up on your page. And the purpose is to give info or updates regarding our swim lessons. So that's the purpose. Again, you can set your summary and description for each class or each interest as you want. To save time, I'm going to leave those two options right now. And then you want to enable your status, otherwise you won't be able to do that, and save. So now we have our group and it has an interest connected to it. So if we go back to our Follow Your Interest now, you will see that Mega Splash Water Park was added and we have this interest under here. We have not updated any status yet. So let's recap that and add another group. So we're going to go back to our settings, to groups, and we're going to add another, well, let's add another group and then we can talk about the interests in a bit. So now we want a new group, and let's say we also have a preschool. We're going to call that Pretty Preschool Academy. So Pretty Preschool, again, you will have, if you opted in for text messaging, you will have a number there. You can add a description. We're going to save this group. Now we have two groups. I'm going to make this look a bit nicer by adding a logo. Change to accepted. You can add descriptions, and we're going to add a picture and click on change and save. And again, if we go back, we just need to give that a minute to reflect the save change. There we go. Go back to Follow Your Interest, refresh. The group will not be there. Why? Because we have not created an interest linked to that group yet. So how do we do that? I'm going back to interests. You'll see your Mega Splash Park with the swim lessons here. We're going to add an interest again, and we're going to call this, you can say, fours. You know what, I think I typed this out. There we go. Let's just do that quicker. So we're going to say 4s and 5s, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Say 4s and 5s. You can do this, or we can just say 4. I don't know if that's going to work. Hold on. Let's say 4 and 5. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Your group, we will pick now Pretty Preschool Academy. Visibility, we want to set to public. The purpose will be or you can say class updates. Because that will be specific to that class. You can make it as specific as you want, and we're going to enable status. So that's, there you have your second interest. So if we go back to follow your interest now, refresh, it would have added our preschool with that class. Okay, so now I'm going to add a second interest to our Mega Splash Park and update our status. So in reach, we want to go to, we are on interests, we want to add another interest. This one we're going to call, let's say, senior water aerobics. You have water aerobics classes too. I'm going to make the hashtag a little bit shorter. You can call it whatever you want. Mega Splash Park is our group that this interest is related to. Visibility we want to set to public, and the purpose will be to give updates regarding the senior aerobics. You can add any summary or description you want, enable status, and save. Now you can see that under the Mega Splash Water Park we have 2 interests. Now let's go to the senior water aerobics. You'll have your info right here, and then to your right is status. You're going to click on status. You can click either on the pencil over there or anywhere. Status, we're going to say running as, so running as scheduled, and we're going to click the green icon there and click save, which now added a status to our senior water aerobics. Let's go back to our swim lessons, and we're going to add a status there too. Going to make this orange and say 2024 season starting April, let's say 24th, and save. So it's a status that means not currently running, but there's something happening. We're going to go back to our Follow Your Interest portal, update, and now you will see that we have our Pretty Park District page looking like something. We have our splash park. We have 2 of our interests already on here with the status updates running, and we have our preschool where we can add statuses as well. So I hope that this video on how to edit your main page with your summary description and the 2 images, that is now easy, that you know how to create your multiple groups, and that you need to remember that you need to add interest to your group for it to show up on your Follow Your Interest portal, and how to add your interests and how to update your statuses. So if you made it to the end of my training video, I would invite you to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future training videos or product releases that we will be announcing on our YouTube channel. Bye-bye.